Hello and welcome all my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are good. My dear little champs, I hope that whenever you are sitting for my lecture, you are always eager to get something new. So my dear little champs, it is my duty always to give you something new, something better and something which is going to be very useful to you all. My dear little champs, let me give you one reminder. Your FA3 exam is approaching. So you will have to prepare for that exam. You already have got your portion and everything regarding it. And you might be knowing that it is the exam you are going to appear online for. So it is obviously going to be only for the 20 marks though, but the questions might be twisted. So every time when you appear for the exam, you have to revise the topics what we have done. So today the lecture is going to be something on like that. So my dear little champs, all the second standard students, I welcome you once again in the English lecture. What are we going to do today? Revision of lesson 6 and 7 objectives. This is what we are going to do in today's lecture. Yes, poem 8 is also done. So today we are going to start the revision of lesson 6 and 7 objectives. In the next lecture perhaps we will finish the 6 and 7 subjective revision as well. So please get ready to read and also write at the same time. In today's lecture I am going to ask you to read, write and repeat after me. So these three tasks you have to do with me. Now it is up to you how much do you utilize the lecture positively. So little champs, please be ready with your rough notebook, your pencil and your fresh mind. That's it. You need not have to take out your textbook or fair book or any other stuff other than the stationary things you need to write. So be ready with your books. I am going to wait for a while so that you will be able to cop up and follow the instructions. Yes. In today's lecture you might feel kind of swiftness, speedily the work is going on, but this will enhance your writing, listening, reading and speaking skills which are necessary for your any subjects. So I hope that you are ready with your books. As in all the lectures I have been informing you that please always be ready at least with the rough book in all of my lectures, whether it is a grammar or English lecture. Let's get started with every topic. Instruction will be given to you, what to write, when to write, how to repeat, what to speak and etc. etc. So let's get started. First of all, we are going to start the revision with lesson 6, meanings. So write and repeat after me. Here in the meanings you have to write the question as well as the answer, which will not be more than one line maximum. So please be ready to write both the things. I will repeat the meanings twice or thrice. I will explain it to you, will bring some context related to the lesson, and in the sufficient time I will give you, and in that time you will have to complete writing and repeating after me. So this is your task for lesson 6, meanings. Please give the heading lesson 6, meanings, and kindly write today's date also, and obviously you will also have to mention the subject English, because when you send the photos we notice each and everything, what homework you have done and in which way have you completed it. So I hope that you have now given the heading lesson 6, meanings. Let's get started. Number 1, cellar, a room under a building. I hope you have started writing. As soon as I display the meaning or anything on the screen, you have to listen to me, but at the same time you also have to start writing that particular thing. So cellar meaning is a room under a building. There was a cellar in the Hunt's house, if you remember, where he used to store the apple juice. So please write it down properly. Make sure no spelling mistakes should be there, as everything is displayed on the screen. You have to just write it down. Okay, my dear students, now it is your time to repeat this meaning one time after me. Repeat it. Cellar, a room under a building. I am pretty sure that you have finished writing this. Next, number 2, knocked over, broken. Please write it down quickly. Make sure the spelling of knocked and broken should be correct. Knocked over, broken. Okay, now it's time for you to repeat after me, and I hope that in the meantime you will finish writing this meaning. Please repeat after me. Knocked over, broken. Okay. Number 3, spilled. Answer is flowed over. I hope, students, you have started writing this. So my dear students, please make sure also you write the correct spellings whenever you are writing it. See, this practice will be very much helpful to you once you will start preparing for the exam. This is the first step towards the preparation, so that later you don't have to mug up the answers or by heart it sitting at the last moment. Okay, please repeat after me now. Spilled, flowed over. Okay, next is settled, calmed. It is not calmed. I know L is there, but it is silent. How to pronounce it? Calmed. Please start writing. Settled, calmed. Okay, I suppose you should have finished writing it. Please repeat after me. Settled, calmed. Okay, so next, now we move towards the next topic. Lesson 6, true or false. Now you will say that, sir, we have to write the statements and then true or false and all. No. You just need to write the answers, that is true or false. Yes, that does not mean you are just going to copy it down for formality. You have to understand the statements and then write the answers when it is displayed. Here explanation work will be done by me. So now it is up to you how much do you understand it. For the students who have missed my previous objective lectures for the same lesson, now it is a golden opportunity for those students. So just write the answers true or false. Obviously answer number should be written correctly. So please give the heading true or false. Obviously lesson number 6 also. I hope that you are giving the heading whenever I am asking you for whatever instruction I am giving you, you are implementing it. Okay, my dear students. Number 1 statement is Hans was a farmer. Now, if you have understood the story, you would not have thought for this statement a second time. You would have given me the answer within once. Yes, those who are watching the lectures, they would have written their answers. But for those who are not watching, let me tell you, this statement is true. So please write answer 1 true. Answer 1 true. What was the statement? Hans was a farmer. Yes, in the story, Hans was a farmer. So the answer is true. I hope that you have written answer 1 true, not more than that. Okay. Number 2. Hans' wife's name was Moi. So the name of Hans' wife was Moi. What do you think? There were 3 characters, Hans, Moi and Martha. So what was the name of Hans' wife, Moi or Martha? If it was Moi, then this statement should be true. If not, then it should be false. What do you think? I am giving you few seconds to think about it so that you can recall to the story. Okay, now the correct answer, please write it down, is false. Answer 2, false. Please write it down. Why is it false? Hans' wife's name was not Moi, was Martha. That's the reason why is this statement false. Okay, I hope that you have written the answer. Next. The barrel contained mango juice. Now this is where you have to think about the lesson what you have understood. You know that Hans had their cellar in his house, means underground room, and there you know that he used to keep the barrels. And when I was explaining you this lesson in that lecture, I have displayed how originally barrel looks like, how originally cellar looks like, and everything necessary for you. So the barrel contained mango juice in the story. If you remember the story, you will be able to answer this. What do you think, students? What was there inside the barrel which Hans wanted? Was it mango juice or any other juice or any other thing? I hope that you have thought long and hard. Correct answer anyways is false. Barrel did not contain mango juice, it contained an apple juice. Please write answer number 3, false. Why is this statement false? Just because of the mango. I know many of you might be hurt listening that we need to remove the mango. I know that many of yours mango is favorite fruit. Anyways, it is mine too. But here mango is not correct as far as we see from the lesson's context. If it was an apple juice, then we would have written true. Here it is false because the barrel contained an apple juice which Hans wanted to drink. Anyways, the answer, I hope that you have written false. Number 4, Hans boiled stew for lunch. Is it so? You know that on that day his wife went to the farm to work, and on her place she kept Hans at the home to teach Hans the lesson that how hard is the work of the housewife. So what did Hans do at first? Hans boiled the stew for lunch or for breakfast or for dinner. Just try to think, recollect whatever is explained to you, try to recall the story. So I hope that you have thought about the answer. So the correct answer is true. He exactly boiled the stew for the lunch. So please write answer 4 true. Hans boiled the stew for lunch only. Lunch means the food we eat in afternoon. Dinner means the food we eat in the late evening, that is during the night time. Okay, I hope that you have written the answer 4 true. Number 5, Hans took cow to the rooftop. Now do you remember any incident happening like this, that he took the cow to the rooftop? If yes, then this statement is true. If no, then it is a false statement. Please think about it. Hans took cow to the rooftop. Okay, correct answer is yes, true. Hans took the cow to the rooftop and then he tied one end of the rope around her neck and one end passing through the tunnel, passing through the chimney, he tied on his leg. This is how he wanted to control a cow, Moi. So this statement is true. I hope that you have written all the answers for the lesson 6 meanings and true or false. Now students, moving towards meanings of lesson number 7, revision. What do we have to do? You will have to write and repeat it like we did for lesson 6 meanings. The same process we are going to do here for lesson 7 meanings. You have to give the heading this on the new page as we have started the new lesson. Lesson 7 meanings, everything should be written on the new page. Also today's date. Please quickly write it down. Okay, I hope that you have written this. Number 1, yard, a large open area. Students, you will have to start writing it as soon as I display it on the screen so that you will be able to finish it within a time and will be able to repeat after me also. Yard, answer is a large open area. Please write it down. Yard, a large open area, kind of garden, but not exactly the garden. So I hope you have written this. Okay, now please repeat after me students one time. Yard, a large open area. Okay. Number 2, hay. No students, I am not telling you hi, hello, hay, not that hay. This is hay, hay, meaning is dry grass. The moment I said hey, you all people are going to say hi, hello, though I am on your screen. But anyways, jokes apart, the meaning of this hay is dry grass. Please write it down quickly. Dry grass. I suppose you should have finished writing by now. Please repeat this meaning after me. Hay, answer, dry grass. Okay. Number 3, mittens. I hope students you are giving answer number properly. Mittens, answer, type of gloves. Type of gloves. Mittens, types of gloves. Okay. Now please repeat after me students. I hope you are repeating it loudly and clearly after me. Mittens, type of gloves. See, don't write any incorrect spelling because everything is written on the screen. I hope you should not make any kind of mistakes in the spelling, especially because many I have seen that they write the incorrect spelling in their revision work, they learn the incorrect word and they write the same in the exam. So eventually the marks are being deducted and they don't know for what reason they are getting the less marks. So silly mistakes can be considered in English and grammar, so please make sure. Okay, I hope that you repeated this after me and I have written in your books. Number 4, bug, answer, insect. This I hope you should not take more than 5 seconds to write. Bug, insect. And both the spellings are also very easy. Okay, now please repeat after me students. Bug, answer, insect. Okay. Number 5, I hope that you are writing students. Please make sure whenever you write number 2 or number 3, put one line gap. That means leave one line. I should have told you this prior to when I lecture started, but I hope that you all have done this. Okay, I hope that you have started writing this. Nibbled, ate by taking small bites. Nibbled, ate by taking small bites. So please make sure you do not make any spelling mistakes. Generally bites, nibbled. These spelling mistakes I have found in the books. Okay. Now please repeat this after me. Nibbled, ate by taking small bites. See, this way if you will learn daily, you will not have to sit for more than 3 hours during the exam time. So this is called the pre-planning and pre-preparation. Actually, preparation has the word pre, that is preparation. So I hope that you have written this anyways. Now my dear students, please make sure you have written everything with the proper numbering, so that when you send your work, we will be able to analyze it properly. Otherwise, sometimes what happens, okay, if your presentation is not good, but sometimes the handwritings are also not legible, presentation is also not good. So it is of no use if you send such photos to us. Okay. Now what do we have to do? The last thing we have to do is true or false of the same lesson number 7. What do we have to do? Just write the answers. Again, statements are there. You have to read the statements with me, and I will give you a few seconds. If you want, you can write the answers on your own as well. It is up to you how much hard practice you want to do from the lecture. So please give the heading true or false lesson 7. Either on the same page or on the new page, the choice is yours. But do give the heading true or false lesson 7, because this I am giving the lecture for those who have not even completed their work. For them it is going to be very much beneficial. Okay, I hope that you have given the heading by now, true or false. Let's get started. Number 1. Kim's goat's name was Happy. Is it so? Then write true. It is not like that, then write false. Kim's goat's name was Happy. Please write the answer. Okay, so the correct answer is true. Yes, Kim's goat's name was Happy. If you remember, the goat met her on the road. So she got a goat from the road and she brought her at her house, and then she gave her the name Happy. For everyone, the Happy was very kind of weird looking, but for Kim it was very lovely animal. So I hope that you have written the answer. Now number 2. Happy poked her nose into the coat. Is it so? Do you remember anything discussed in our explanation lecture like this, that Happy poked her nose into the coat? If not, then you must watch the explanation video again. The correct answer is true. Please write answer 2, true. So yes, Happy poked her nose into the coat, and that is why one card was missing. This kind of story was there. Now number 3. Happy was staying inside the house. Now Happy means, you know, a pet goat. Her name was Happy. So Happy was staying inside the house. What do you think, students? Do you remember anything from the story? Where did Kim used to keep Happy? In her house or where? Obviously not in her house. So this statement is false. So please write the answer. Answer 3, false. Happy was staying inside the barn. Barn means where the animals sleep and are fed. So this statement is false. In the house, Happy was not allowed to come. Number 4. Kim did her homework in the garden. Kim did her homework in the garden. She had the garden at her house? No, she had barn, she had field, she did not had garden. Now, what do you think? Kim did her homework where? In the garden? No, not in the garden. So this statement is false statement, because she did her homework in the barn where Happy was taking rest. So Kim did not do her homework in the garden. That is why this statement is false. Number 5, Kim fed hay to the happy. My bad. So Kim fed hay to the happy. What do you think, students? Do you remember anything from the story? What did Kim fed to happy? Her goat. I very well remember it. I hope that you also, many of you might be remembering this. So many of you might have also written the answer by now. So the correct answer is true. Kim fed hay to the happy, also the carrot. But carrot she did not like as much as she liked hay. So this statement is true. I hope that you have written this. Okay, my dear students, thanks for watching today's lecture. Please keep sending your work to the teachers so that we will be able to write your names in the regular and the best students. So my dear students, wait for my another interesting lecture. Till then, take care of yourselves, of your health. Goodbye.